Hello dear students, today we will explain activity 2 in chapter 1, which is about chemical transformations of food. This activity is found on your textbook page 18-19. We already explained about digestion. We said that there are two types of digestion, mechanical digestion and chemical digestion. The mechanical digestion changes the form of the food. It cuts large pieces into smaller pieces, while the chemical digestion, it changes the identity or the composition of food. Okay, so it changes the composition of food by the action of enzyme. And we said that the mechanical digestion facilitates the chemical digestion. Okay, so the objective of this lesson today is to verify experimentally the chemical digestion of food. يعني I want to verify بدي برهن by experiment من خلال الاكسبيرمنت انه الفود is chemically digested, انه الفود is changed. Okay, the composition of food is changed. بدي برهن انه the composition of food, تركيبة الفود, is changed by enzymes. So this is objective of our lesson. So we will see by experiment how the food is digested or its composition changes. So here we have the first experiment. Okay, digestion in vitro of starch. In vitro يعني outside the body in the laboratory of starch. Okay, let's read paragraph 1. When a piece of bread is chewed for a certain time, okay, chewed يعني عم تنعلق for a certain time, it mixes with saliva and takes a slightly sweet taste. Where does this sweet taste come from? Okay, from where does this sweet taste come from? لما أنا عم باكل الخبز بعد وقت من chewing, I feel sweet taste. Where does this sweet taste come from? So they performed this experiment. Okay, this is the setup for the digestion, and here is a schematic representation of this experiment. Okay, so there are two tubes, A and B. Okay, both tubes are placed in water bath, okay, at 37 degrees Celsius. Tube A contains cooked starch and a small amount of fresh saliva, while tube B contains only cooked starch. Okay, here عندي note إنه الستارش is mixed with distilled water. عم تتحضر من خلال distilled water. الباودر starch mixed مزجناها مع distilled water, forming a liquid of white color يلي نحن شايفينه in this document. When this liquid is boiled, then it is boiled, it becomes viscous, بتصير لزجة. This is cooked starch. Okay, so the cooked starch اللي موجود هون نحن حضرناه من خلال mixing of powder starch with distilled water and boiling it. رجع مكفي لي هون شو عملنا. قايل لي the two tubes A and B are placed in a water bath at 37 degrees Celsius for 15 minutes. So they left them in the water bath for 15 minutes. Okay, different samples وأخذوا عينات مختلفة from each tube at the beginning and at the end. Okay, أخذوا عينات من الأول ومن ال end of the experiment to check for the presence of starch and sugar لحتى يعرفوا إذا عندي starch or not.